Alright, folks, how's it going? So, I got a train set up here to bring up the oil from our pumps down here, which we have 7 of the 8 hooked up. There's one that's on a cliff, so I couldn't get it hooked up. But we have 7 of the 8 hooked up. I also have walls around most of it. This area down here is not covered because I ran out of walls. I got to deal with that yet. But we have our oil here, and we have a oil refinery hooked up, which is just going from oil to petroleum gas. And we are going to start on kerosene processing today, which is our next step in the 248K mod. And then after that, we're going to go for advanced electronics so we can get our red circuit boards. And probably batteries after that, or explosives so I can get cliff explosives. We'll see. But we're going to go ahead and do this one for today. We'll get that started. And everything up here is running well. We have our extra processing up here that has been going just fine. I can't remember if I showed you guys this before or not. It looks like I need to put a little bit more water in the system, is the only issue. But I've got plenty of iron right now, so not too worried about it. And we've got all the iron over there. I definitely need to get more stone in here, because as you can see, I really don't have enough stone brick coming through. I luckily have plenty of walls. So I can go finish getting that set up. And I went ahead and automated the piercing bullets, pipes, and engines. So it's just using 1 regular bullet and 6 piercing bullets. So I've got plenty of bullets in here for now. And then for right now, I just have 1 pipe and 1 gear set up going together. And then that is going to put the engines together. I made a box here to hold quite a bit. And we are running low on the ceramic stuff, so anything else that I need to do, I need to get more of that ceramic stuff made, which I'm guessing is down to the stone again. Stone is really an issue in this one. Let's go take a look at that real quick. No, actually it's the aluminum that's the issue. Huh. So we actually have plenty of that, we just don't have enough, and that's because the copper is backed up again. When it's not running, it gets backed up. I may have to make a buffer chest for the copper. And use like a circuit network that'll tell it to allow this to run. Because it fills all the way up to here and then nothing can go anywhere. So I'll probably work on that and then show you guys what I ended up with for that, which I'm going to do now, and I'll be back with you when the kerosene processing is done and we can look at what we have for making kerosene. So I'll be back in just a bit. Alright, this may not work as well as I want it to because it's going to put copper only on one side of the belt. But the way I've got it set up right now, which if we take this one out of here for a moment and we pop that on, you'll see that turns on. But if it has something in there, it doesn't. So basically what it's doing is, which I need to make these faster ones. Basically, if the box is equal to 0, this will turn on. So this will not turn on unless that's 0. I may need to adjust it a little bit, but we'll see if that's the case later. I do need to figure out a way of getting it on both sides of the belt. But for right now, we're going to check out this kerosene processing. And we've now unlocked crystal growing. So that'll be our next step after we get our explosives and our red circuits and stuff like that taken care of. But now that should keep us fed with aluminum. So here is a silo tank, and there is kerosene, and there's desulfonized. So this is crude oil and steam make kerosene and water. Alright, so we basically just need another refinery. Now let's look in NEI here and see what it is we need kerosene for. So there will be a way that we can do kerosene and light oil and water. And I'm hoping that the steam and water is about equal. Otherwise, we're going to have to figure out a way of getting rid of some of that water. It does say 10 to 9, and I don't know what the conversion rate is in here. But we use kerosene in a chemical plant, and that gives us our acidic water and desulfonized kerosene. And desulfonized kerosene eventually will be turned into diesel fuel unit. And then our acidic water is what we use to get our mysterious energy crystals. The only issue is that doesn't give aluminum. We can also get sulfuric acid out of the acidic water. And we can use that to grow crystals. So we only have to do that once, apparently. And then we can grow them. Okay. Our explosives is done, so let's get our cliff explosives done. So we'll put another refinery over this way. I want to keep it out of the way. And we're going to set this one for kerosene. And it does have to be like 2 blocks off. So put that there, and we'll just move this over to there. let's get a boiler made. We're going to hook this up like that. We're going to have to get water here, which probably just going to bring from down here. Well, actually it's probably closer to bring it from up there. So give me a minute, get the water down here. I'll be right back. Alright, so I ran the water down here, and I'm gonna let it fill up about, well, it's gonna just jump around right there, but I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that, and we're gonna see how well this works. If we just connect this right back down here, and I got a bit of coal. There we go. And now that will make us our kerosene, which for right now, if I'm remembering correctly, we need to put it into a chemical tank, because that, or a chemical plant, because that's the only real use for it. So we'll go ahead and make one of those. Our cliff explosives is done. I'm going to go ahead and get the circuits done. And we have a silo tank. Storage volume is 500K, where the regular tank is 25K, so it's way bigger. But I don't see a reason to store it as kerosene, so for right now I'm actually going to see if we can just put this right up against it and see if one is fast enough to take care of the other. We'll do it like that. We'll put that in there. Alright, looks like we're not getting enough steam. But we do have, it does look like it can keep up. Looks like we could probably keep up with a couple of them. So it's probably not the best idea to do it that way, and it also looks like we're losing steam. We're losing 10 each time, so the conversion rate is 1-to-1. So that means we're going to have to inject water into this system, or we're going to have to lose water coming out of this system. Now, I want to see if there is anything in this mod that actually uses up water. That's 50-50. We could send the excess off for something like concrete or explosives. Refined concrete, sulfur, sulfuric acid. Let's see if we can make a tank. And I know we can use one of these on the tank just tell what's in it. So we're going to have to use a pump, being what we control. So if I do this over to here, I should be able to tell this if water is less than, and this holds 25 if I remember correctly. So we'll say if it's less than 20k. Oh, we can just do 10k. If it gets below 10k, it'll turn the pump on. So right now the pump is turned on. So let's, yeah, that should work. So let's see if I can get this in here a little bit better than what I had it. Give me a minute, I'll be back to show you how I get this set up. Alright, so that worked perfectly fine. It's at 20k right now. So the pump is turned off. And we have water coming in down here. And we have the water coming out here, going into this side. So now I just need to make a silo, so I need to grab some aluminum. And we'll store those two fluids for right now. There's our advanced circuits. So now we can mess around with that K1 stuff a bit if we want. We have modules, modular armor. We're going to go ahead and get the batteries done. For the moment, in between videos, I'm probably going to bust through the rocketry, flamethrower, automotive, modular armor, all of this kind of stuff, and I will also set up the military science and show you guys how I did that, and we'll mess with the crystal growth next time. I want to go ahead and make one of these silos and see what they look like. I need 400 aluminum, 200 steel. That is a lot of stuff for this silo, but it also holds a lot, so kind of understandable. I probably should just set up a assembler to make these, and I really wish there was a better way of getting aluminum. In between videos, I'm definitely going to get more stone coming in, because that's where we're really lacking here on our aluminum, is we just don't have enough stone coming in. Give me a minute, I'll get these two silos done and we'll plop them down and check them out. Alright, so our first silo is done. It looks like it's got 2 ports on either side. And we're just going to move these up into this area. And we'll connect this one here. And I'll have to make another pipe, because this ate up every bit of my pipes. trying to make this silo. Actually, I'll come up and grab some, because I ain't going to be able to make one in a while, because as you can see, this silo takes a bit to make. I will probably automate them if I'm going to use them for much of anything. Because they are very resource heavy. Looks like I might need to add another bit of red circuit there, or red science. Looks like we're actually getting a little bit low with as fast as they're running now. Alright, so connect that there, and that there, and that's going to hold our acidic water, and then we'll hook the kerosene up and put it into another tank. As soon as that gets done running, we'll just put this one up, say there. That'll give us plenty of room. There we go. And now that will be able to run. Yep, and it looks like that one chemical plant is plenty for that one refinery. Alright, so now we've got our desulfonized kerosene and our acidic water ready. And next time we will look at the crystal growth and how we actually make those crystals and things. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and knock out some of this other science that we have going on here, just the vanilla stuff to get rid of it. And that's going to be it for today. I am going to go ahead and get some turrets automated, because we're definitely getting outside of our wall area here. I'm going to finish up the wall and get us some turrets out to help keep everything nice and safe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.